Hello, heroes, and welcome back to another episode. We are on the decay. I gotta make sure things are working properly because I tried to do a thing the other day. Let me go to game capture and make sure this is still working because I should have done that before we went live. And of course, my computer wants to go crazy and slow. But we are back. We are back. Yeah, it says World of Warcraft. There we go. Alright. Everything's up and running. Alright. So, we are on the Unholy Decay. And we are actually going to go, if this lag will go away. Holy cow. Finally get to stream, and of course I'm going to have nothing but massive lag spikes. Oh, stop. I'm just trying to get to Chromie so that we can turn off time walking. And then we're going to queue for dungeons, but we are going to also go. I'd like to return to my present time. Yes. There's new time walking going on right now anyway. There we go. But we're going to go out to the new zone. Start doing some of that. And have some fun out there while queued for quests. So, we are going to...
The rumors I mentioned began in this part of the city. Please be discreet. Not everyone who seems suspicious or who practices void magic is necessarily a danger.
Keep your enemies in your sight.
Move along, homie.
Each day is a blessing.
Y'all move along.
What can I do for you? See you later.
Oop. Get my army out. Absolutely decimate people. Okay, why is that not... Why is this saying it's not doing anything? Oh! Okay, that's why. I forgot I had messed around on Frost for a little bit. There we go. Boom, put that on. There we go. Put that bag, that was the last thing that we did. That's an upgrade. That's not. This lag needs to stop. I have nothing running in the background, do I? Oh, that wasn't good. Streamlabs completely lagged out on that one. Doesn't look like I have anything downloading there, so let's downsize that. Come on.
I need to get closer.
I don't understand why I'm having lag. I don't have anything going. Close that out. So I can make sure that YouTube is running appropriately.
I'm out of range. I can't attack that target.
Okay, says we're ready to turn that in. That's fun. Yeah, we almost leveled doing that.
So Ramoth was right for once. The Twilight's Blade have been recruiting here. Now that we've confirmed the rumors, we must stop the Twilight's Blade at its source. The Twilight Highlands.
There we go. I have leveled this thing off camera a little bit. I really do like it. That's not what I wanted. I really do like it.
This must sound familiar to you, Umbric.
So, it's a really nice class, especially for melee. It does have some mid-range going with it.
We build our future upon the backbone of tradition. Infiltrate the cult and see what you can learn. But do not succumb to the allure of...
A strong enough will can resist the call of the void, Ramoth. You
Oh, stupid lag. I hate... So it's saying I'm supposed to be using a bit rate somewhere around... What's it saying? 2,500 is what it's saying my bit rate should be. But I'll have to try and change that later, but... I mean, the thing is, too, though, like, when I look at... Like, the game is lagging, and YouTube is lagging at the same rate. So it's not... You know, anything outside the scope of what I'm having to deal with anyway. Come on. That's an upgrade. We'll need to go get all that rune stuff done, but for now, I'm just hoping that the lag calms down. I don't know what's causing all of the lag, but I'm hoping that it goes away.
I can't attack that target.
Taran Paladin, huh? What I like is the fact that even though we're lagging massively, we're still doing a ton of damage to where we're almost overhealing what we're taking. There we go, got the robes. Okay. I noticed when doing this with our Devourer that
You, Acolyte, haven't you
What's up,
finished your
Paladin?
training? Where's your tabard?
If you dual wield,
The end is nigh.
one will turn into the dagger that you pick up
Prove
as a
yourself
cosmetic,
as one of
which I think is
Zarath's
so dumb.
faithful. Only then may you attend the initiation ceremony.
Now, here's the cool thing. If you don't want to do the, like, duels that you can do with those guys, I think the duels are the fastest way to get this up. You can just run along and just pick up a bunch of this stuff, and you'll still get it. I can't tell if the lag is getting better or the same. Kind of a bummer there. This will be the last one that we need. Well, that's fun.
You appear to be ready for your initiation now, fledgling. This way. Watch. Take heed of Mordoon's speech. Our leader's words have set many cultists' hearts afire. We are the Twilight's blade. The void black dagger Zalatath wields. We cut deep. Blood. Carnage. Chaos. We shall strike at the heart of Azeroth and end this flawed world.
Excellent work, champion. I believe we have learned enough here. Time to tear this camp apart. All paths are... I will meet you back at the base camp. Our fight against this cult is only beginning.
Oh, the fact that we can do so much damage on this class is just broken, in my opinion.
You still haven't learned. The Twilight's blade will be your end.
I don't think so. You've barely done any damage to me, and I am absolutely lagging you to death. Oh my gosh.
I didn't teach you that.
Sure. I probably look ridiculous just standing there not doing anything because of the lag.
I'm out of range. I need to target something first.
2 more. Just absolutely dominating these guys, man. We just need one more. There we go, all done.
I maintain that this plan was a risk, Umbric. Luck has has once again spared us from your recklessness.
Okay. So now we're done with the prereq, quote-unquote, quest out here. So now we've got the one where we need to do a bunch of these here to get all that bonus XP, plus they now... It keeps changing. I don't understand. Like, sometimes it doesn't give out the Twilight Insignia, sometimes they do. I don't get it. But then we also need to do the 3 bosses. So, we're going to queue for Dungeons and hope to be able to do that. It is now Shadowlands for the time walking, which is nice. And we're going to go for that boss and hope to get there before they completely take it down. Come on, come on, come on. Stop lagging, please. Dang it. Festering Strike now follows up with a Festering Scythe that costs no roots. Slash through cards in front of you, dealing 298 shadow damage and hastening all of your plagues on the targets to deal damage 35% faster for 25 seconds. Okay, we're gonna go way... Oop, nope, boss is there. We want to get the 3 bosses done. Oh, come on. There's almost a part of me that really hopes that the stream crashes so I can reset some stuff, including the computer, and then we go again, just to try and get rid of this lag, because this is terrible. And I can't even say that it's lag because of all the stuff going on, because it's not. It's... I don't know if it's my internet connection, or the fact that there was an update and then I didn't reboot the computer. Like, I don't know what's going on. We'll go. More armor. Alright, any other bosses? No? So then, I guess we can go over here and start doing the, that one, because we're closest to it, I guess.
Twilight's blade have returned to mine the Elementium depths. Do not...
It's fine. If you guys are gonna just nuke everything, I'm gonna run behind y'all and collect all the
I don't have a target.
Elementium.
Protect that. I need a target. I'm out of range. I can protect that target.
Ten more. One more.
Perhaps
We're done.
we can repurpose these materials. I'll pass them along.
It's crazy how fast they're leveling. That's got 30 seconds left. Go ahead and pop another one of... Oh, it won't let me do it. We gotta wait for that whole buff to go away, and then we can do it. Sounds like a plan to me. Okay. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Drink. Go. Check the map. We do have a boss up. I don't know if we'll make it in time for that. We are 100% going to try. Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
I need to target something first.
Come on, loot the bodies, please.
I need to get closer.
Shoot, at this rate, I was about to say. As far as melee goes, man, this guy... I'm having a blast so far with the Unholy, man. And what it wants us to do is blade supplies destroyed.
see that they do not arrive.
I don't have a thought.
Four of 8. I like how people go for just like the big sparklies and not the small stuff. It's like, I'm almost done and I've only done one spot. Need 2 more. What up, Frost Mage? Okay, this is the last one we need for that.
Good work. Keeping them from
And we've got a double boss up here. Leveled up again. Look at that, already 44, guys. Looks like it's still back up, so that's good. The lag has gotten less, so I don't know what was going on the back end or what, but that seems to have stopped. For now. We'll see if it continues. Still looks like we're having connectivity issues, which is a bummer, but hopefully it will go away. Nothing there. Run over here. Yeah, it's barely started. Okay, good. You've got that one. They've got that one. Alright. Looks like they've all got that going. I think these are the coolest cats you can get as a hunter. I don't care what any other hunters say. That is by far the coolest cats you can get. The little mana sabers or whatever they're called. Alright, we're just gonna stay right here. Because there's a high probability that one spawns right where we're at. Just like there's one that will spawn there, one that will spawn there. He'll notify us when the boss spawns, so then we can just run forward. go see what the summon bar is at. Still got a few more orbs to collect. That's the real bummer. What mount does he have? Hold up, no, come back here. Did I get it? Bronze Aquilion. I keep trying to get that one, man. Ashes of Alar. I've tried and tried and tried. I can't tell you how many times I've run that raid. Oh, there it is. I've tried to get that mount. Yeah, buddy, we'll take that. And that would have completed that quest. And now we need... Oh, there's another boss there. Group up, everybody! Oh yeah, Unholy, man. I was playing with Devin, and that was his biggest fear, was that Unholy was going to be too single target. Nah, you can spread diseases like crazy as an Unholy. Plus all your minions do cleave damage. I mean, it's crazy how much damage Unholy really can put out. Get over here. Hey, look at that. Both of these guys have my dots on them. Switch targets because that other one's already almost dead. There's another level for us. We don't even really need to do the time walking events. What's up, Asira Dawn Slayer? Harbinger of Doom. Sudden Doom triggers 30% more often and can accumulate up to 2 charges, summoning a lesser ghoul with Scourge Strike. Oh. I don't know how he died. Thankfully, there's no bosses up. Oh, one just popped right up there where we need to be doing Twilight Forces slain, so hopefully we can do that boss and get the Twilight Forces slain all in one go. Let's see. Summoning a lesser ghoul with Scourge Strike reduces the cooldown of Putrefy by 2.5 seconds. Sounds like a game plan to me.
These cultists want a firefight. We can oblige them. Destroy their incendiary stockpiles and drive them away.
I mean, it overlaps, but I haven't gotten any of them.
I need a target.
Weird. Nor have I seen these infused fire burn or oil barrels that we can detonate. Oh. Look at this. Ow, 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 ow. There we go. Get some of our health back. Ouch, that really hurt. Ooh, got boots. Upgrade. And a level. See what I mean though? Like, you don't even really need to do much with the new stuff that's going on. I don't see whatever it is I'm supposed to be picking up over here. It may be that there was too much going on, and with that boss fight, everything got accidentally cleared, maybe? Let's just go... Let's go turn everything in. And then we could just worry about coming back and doing that one whenever. It's got 2 days left. That one's got a day left. Banners planted. That one you just take out stuff that's over there and then plant banners on their corpses. So that's an easy quest. Easy, easy, easy quest. Okay.
The eternal sun still guides us.
Give me those 40. Give me those 40. There's another level. If I can cause a permanent ghoul to go on an unholy frenzy, increasing its attack speed and energy. Yay. And then with the weapon that we have right now, let's go ahead and go back and add a rune to it. And then we can come back out, continue fighting bosses, but now we could really queue for a dungeon and do those, because if we get quests inside the dungeons, we get some pretty decent stuff. There we go. Pretty decent XP if we can do that. Alright, so we have Unending Thirst. Weapon with a rune that increases your movement speed by 6%. Additionally, when you kill an enemy that yields experience or honor, you heal for 6% of your maximum health and gain 12% haste and movement speed. Cool. There is the Stone Skin Gargoyle. This is one that you pretty much have access all the time. Engrave your weapon with a rune that increases armor by 6% and all stats by 6%. Fallen Crusader engraves the rune with your weapon and the chance to heal you for 4% of your maximum health and increase your strength by 18% for 15 seconds. There's Apocalypse. Engrave your weapon with a rune that gives your ghoul attacks. Here we go. This might be good for us. Your ghoul's attacks a chance to apply one of the following debuffs to the target. Death, healing reduction. War, increased damage taken from Death Knight. Famine, reduces damage dealt to Death Knight. Or Pestilence, slows the target and deals damage over time. I like this one. That's probably the one we're going to go with. Sanguination. Engrave your weapon with a rune that causes Death Strike to deal increased damage based on the target's missing health. When you fall below 35% health, you heal for 58% of your maximum health over 8 seconds. And then Razor Ice increases frost damage. So engrave your weapon with a rune that causes 2% extra damage as frost damage and increases the enemy's vulnerability to your frost attacks by 3%, stacking up to 5 times. We're doing Apocalypse. That's definitely a us enchant. Like, we're unholy. Gots to have that. You know what I mean? Bam. So now our greatsword has Rune of the Apocalypse on it. Then we can sit here, use our Death Gate again, which will take us back to, in theory, take us back out there to Twilight Highlands. Yep. Okay. Boss is up. Problem is we're too high level to get the extra bag from time walking. That's why it's almost not worth doing time walking dungeons. Time walking dungeons and just doing this. What? Let me get. There we go. Oh, I got my dots on there. That's fine. We got damage, which means we can. There we go. We're gonna head out this way. Start trying to do some of the banner quest. Because, like, ideally what we want to do on characters we're not going to be using... Well, how does he have 115?
The Twilight's blade aims to recruit ogre brutes. Plant banners among them and sway them to our side.
The hauler. It says we needed brutes, I believe. I don't know. We can try that. Yep, that works. I think it's really anything that we take out, but there's been so many people doing the weekly because it just reset today. No, reset on Tuesday, I thought. I don't know. But whatever the case may be, we're trying to do it because we get the bonus XP, plus we get 10 more insignia. And what I want to do, for whatever we figured, so we've decided that ranged melee is going to be our main. So now we just got to figure out what ranged melee. I personally think, because of how much fun I've had with it, I personally think the Devour should be our main. Because again, I've had an absolute blast playing it. And I just feel like that would be the most fun to do. But I understand that a lot of people don't like the Devourer, number one, because they feel like it is way too low on DPS. They feel like it's not outputting right now. Especially with the somewhat weird nerf buff everything just got. But I kind of disagree. Now, granted, I'm not doing mythics or heroic dungeons yet. Definitely not doing raids yet. So there might be a little bit of truth to what everybody else is saying. But I just know that I think if we can get that thing geared, regardless if it's top tier DPS or not, I feel like it would still be a good class to play. And because it's a newer class, so not a lot of people are honestly working on that particular class right now. There's another level.
Twice about joining the wrong side.
Auto attacks have a chance to generate 3 runic power. Nice. If things last that long. Mysterious pendant. We'll take that. Ooh. 2 bosses. That's the voice. We want executioner, so we gotta go way south first. We'll swing by this one just to see if people are working on it. Oh, it's almost done. And we made it here just in time for the boss. Downside to melee too. This is why I dislike melee characters. You get something that does all this nonsense running around, and you're spending more time during the fight chasing it. Ooh. Please don't be an upgrade. Please don't be an upgrade. Gosh dang it. Another level though. Ooh. I like how it says that the boss is gone, but it should still be up. Yep, there he is. Oh wow, no, they already destroyed it. There we go. Another boss. Yeah, I want to know how I'm up to 127. Weird. So what's the objective here? Are you just trying to fly to the next spawn popper, or how many are there? Love the DK. Thank you. With the current pre-patch midnight release event, whatever you want to call this, that's going on, there are bosses out here that spawn. Every boss has its own 10-minute timer. So in theory, if nobody was to fight any of the bosses, you would be able to see all... Oh, snap. No, 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 no. Somebody save me! Of course. Oh, bummer. But yeah, so the idea here is this is how you get upgraded gear, right? Like we just got with that sword, even though we just went and wasted time. I'm dead, so just leave Q, I don't care. We're also getting like 1 level per freaking boss, so until that changes, we're good. But yeah, so what we're working on is just taking down the bosses. There's weeklies that you get to get currency. This is how at max level you can get item level 121 for every slot there is, that you have, like, so that you can get your total gear score to 121 if you don't have anything higher for new players, for your alts, things of that nature, right? So that's what we're kind of doing out here. But yes, you kind of just fly from one boss to the next as they spawn. %, a Frost DK somewhere. I keep seeing his big ol' ice scythe. At least I think that's a Frost DK with a big Frost scythe. I can't imagine it's us doing the big Frost scythe looking attack. Look at that. That almost leveled us just doing that. And we got another weapon. Exact same weapon. But back at base camp, there's a vendor. Yeah, it's almost exactly like Legion. But yeah, back at base camp, there's 2 vendors. One that sells mounts, which we bought most of the mounts we wanted. And the other one sells all of the armor and weapons. So now what a lot of people do is they come sit right up here. Boop. That mount is so dope. I also like this, what is that, a monk? Yeah, I like that monk's armor set too. That mount's pretty dope. That is the bronze Aquilion? He's got the same dragon eye. Well, no. What dragon do you have, bud? Onyx Netherwing Drake. We are using the Infinite Time Reaver. boss. Alright, alright. Which one is this? Woo! I lived! And we're gonna hit level. Yep, there we go. Level 50.
And father to speak with me of our kingdom's future. As a hero of Gilneas, I would have you join us. Meet me in the garden of Stormwind Keep. We have important matters to discuss.
And there's the heritage armor for the Worgen. Is that me doing the scythe? I don't know if it is or isn't. It's weird. I know we have a scythe move now, but I don't know. I don't remember what move it was that turns into a scythe. Ooh. Another upgrade. And another level. Ah, I thought I mounted. Alright, so no boss. You see, everybody kind of like flies off, and a lot of people just go straight back to this point right here, because it's almost as central as you can get to where all the bosses spawn. Okay. Eventually we'll need to empty out our bags here. Let's see, we don't need that. Definitely don't need that. all this is as sellable as we can make it. Oop. Another boss spawn. Yeah, look at all that cleave damage. And then look at all the cleave damage they do to me. I thought they had aggro. They apparently did not. Yeah, spread those diseases. Now, I tried to play a warlock last night, y'all, and let me tell you, so slow. I don't get it. They feel like they take eons to cast a single spell. Could you imagine a hunter taming this thing? I wonder if there are scorpions that will be in Shadowlands, or not Shadowlands, in Midnight, wherever the heck we're going for that. I can't remember off the top of my head right now. But I wonder if there's going to be anywhere that you can get one of these scorpions for hunters. Another level. Pitchfoot now summons a lesser ghoul to attack instead of when your lesser ghoul expires, they explode in viscera, dealing 130. Nice. We're slowly getting it to where every skill we have is just summoning more and more ghouls to do damage. Alright, no boss. Up and down. By the way, this little sparkly thing right here is so that you can play tic-tac-toe. If you didn't know, they added that to the game. I'm Alliance. I want to go here. And then here. Then here. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Let's go here again. Go here. 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 Here to draw. I go there. Then I go there. Then I go there. Another draw. But yeah, you can play forever. You win, I think it's like 3 in a row. You get it. Holy cow, there's 2 bosses up there. If you win like 3 in a row, I think, you get an achievement for it. And I think you can play against like other people too. I'm not sure on that yet. I need to test that out at some point.
These cultists want a firefight. We can oblige them. Destroy their incendiary stockpiles and drive them away.
Well, it says we now took out 2 of the barrels and 1 of the whatever it was. I think we should go get our armor here in just a second. Because getting back out here isn't that difficult. But, like, we're already level 51. We're going to do these 2 bosses, and if I wasn't goofing around, we probably will hit 52, 53. Missed whatever that was. Oh well. Need 4 more Twilight Forces on this quest to be done. Dang, double stun. We need somebody out here playing a healer that does, like, damage healing. Like a monk. Dang it. Like, monks do damage healing. It says we got the kill for it. Hopefully we get loot for it. 7 of 8.
I'm out of range. I don't have a target. I can't attack that target.
Okay, so now we just need some more of those barrels. One over there.
It's too far away.
5 of 8.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
6 of 8. We need 2 more barrels, and then we're done. Seven of 8. Alright, we just need the barrel. See if we can fly around. There we go.
Drakor may be gone, but you
Bam, there we
have
go.
honored its memory today, champion.
And now we can help get this boss to spawn. Oh, goodness gracious. Level 52, man. Interesting. Alright. Boss is almost up. Ooh, I like your armor. That's the armor set from one of the Shadowlands tribes, the Fae, I think. And then they got the potion to turn themselves into the sandstone drake, if I remember correctly. That's a archaeology item, I think. Oh, it's been so long. That's the real issue for me, is it's been so long since I've had to deal with any of the World of Warcraft stuff that I don't remember all of it. This is Devin just went offline. Oh. Got a satchel. Noggin fogger. I forget what that gives us. Oh, 2 bosses have spawned. Come on, guys, gather them up. There we go. Jeez, that's the way I try to turn. I got freaking trees in my way, man. Yeah, it looks like Devin's playing some Call of Duty. Playing him some Warzone. Me and him were playing last night before we played a little bit of World of Warcraft. And I got shot by somebody doing something. And my character, I don't know if it's because I got 30 kills. There's two things I can think of. Either I got 30 eliminations without going down. And so therefore my character just catches on fire for doing that? I don't know. Or I got hit by a weapon and then the game glitched, so it let me just stay on fire for no reason. But like, I was talking to Devin, but I was like, my character's on fire, and I don't understand why I'm on fire. And he's like, well, on my screen you're not on fire. But then when we got in the helicopter, because we got the wind for it, I was like, look, I'm still on fire. And he's like, you're right, you're on fire. Get over here, ugly. Oh, no. Whoa. Now I tell you what, I think it was the frost mages, well, mages in general. I think got hit with some nasty nerfs over the last couple days. I mean, everybody kind of got a nerf at some point, but I think a lot of the focus on the nerfs was the mage, and what was the other one that got like heavy nerf? I don't know. There were two classes that I felt got heavy nerf. Everybody else got a little bit of a nerf, but then they also got some buffs to skills too. Another sword. We didn't quite level up on that one. We're level 53 though, almost 54. Another boss is up. See how many more levels and bosses we can do in 30 minutes. Come on, everybody. Come on, everybody. There we go. There's 54. There we go. Get them all grouped up. That way AoE spells hit harder and do more. Dang. Is that an archer that I'm seeing have like these massive... So that was a mage attack. That's a shami over there. I guess it's shamans that throw the really big lava bolt looking thing. Oh, oh, I don't know what that is, but stop. I don't know what that shadow stuff is, but another great sword. Slightly better. But hey, we leveled up again. Those were still in combat though. What am I in combat with? There we go. Rune Mastery. Consuming a rune has a chance to increase your strength. Ooh, 2 bosses. It looks like everybody's going for this one. Or are they going for the other one? Alright, we're going to swing by this one down here first. Nope, that's that one. Those ones take too long. So I'll bet you everybody's going to this one. That hurt. Alright. Player Obscure Expanded developers have been named Knights of the Order. Wow, what is hitting me that hard? We don't have anybody out here who's doing PvP nonsense, do we? That was a holy priest, I think. Maybe a disc priest, I don't know. I know my shaman, when I've been working on the shaman, which if I had to have gone a healer, that would have been our main, 100%. I come out here, I drop 1 totem, and good luck anybody out here, well, 2 totems, and good luck anybody dying for like an easy 8 to 12 seconds. Oh, fighting us a little worm here. Ix the Bloodfallen. Bye, bossy. There's another level. Yep, still says I'm in combat. I hate when it does that. Come on. I should be out of combat by now. Come on. Where do people want to land? I just saw a rogue that looked like he was in PvP mode. Yeah, go with the chain lightning there, Shamis. priest. I bet if someone was to run this as a raid, just start inviting people, be like, alright, I need, you know, 2 tanks, 3 tanks, whatever, couple healers, and everybody else run DPS. I think it would make it more efficient on making sure everybody stays alive. I mean, if you've got a group where you have a healer going, a tank wouldn't be too bad either. Keep everybody grouped up. Just aggro everything. But, like, I figure if you have 3 tanks, call it 3 healers, the rest DPS, I bet you could do some serious group damage doing that. Light forged mech suit. Oh, wow, we got another mount. Is it okay? Hold on. Achievement: 2 minutes to midnight. Category: cooperation between the newly awakened Earthen Ordnance and the Smiths of Hallfell have resulted in an improved light forged. I gotta see. Does this thing fly or is this just a ground mount? Oh, yeah. New mount. Love it. Oh. And we leveled. This thing's so dope. Yeah, we're gonna fly around in this thing for a while. This thing is so cool. I'm hoping that some of the new classes that I heard or read that may be coming to WoW, or like new specs anyway. Maybe not new classes, but new specs. There's a possibility that a 4th spec will come to the DK called the Lich, to give us a true spellcasting Death Knight. Where's more people to take down? There we go. Oh yeah. Woo. That was a Frost DK move right there. That was Sindra Ghost's breath. I remember when you had to build into that spec. Like that, you just didn't get that skill. You actually had to spec into doing that particular skill. And it was mainly used for very specific fights. Another level. Wow. Ooh, level up. Yeah, buddy. Outnumbered. Each lesser ghoul increases the damage of your permanent ghoul by 10%, and the dark transformation additionally empowers the claw attacks of your lesser ghouls to sweeping claws. Sweeping claws ranks an enemy with deformed claws, dealing 222 shadow damage to the target and 144 shadow damage to nearby enemies. More cleave damage. Fly through you. 2 frost DKs out here now. I mean, there may have been 2 earlier, but... Come on. Come on. We need 3% more, y'all. Okay, they got it. I'm just gonna stand over here. There we go. Get them all lined up. Get our health back up. Oh, that hurt. Oh. Let me heal, let me heal, let me heal, let me heal, let me heal. Oh, he's an ethereal. Oh, don't hit me with any of that crap. We'll back up. Alright, we are level 57. Is there another boss up? There is. Okay. So once we complete these bosses over here, I think that is where we will call it for the night. We will be back on tomorrow night to finish this guy up. And then from that point forward, guys, we're going to be on our main. And so far, that looks like it is going to be a ranged character, unless I get people to tell me otherwise. Where is... I don't know where everybody was. It's weird. I didn't see anybody fighting. That is so strange. But I can tell you that... Oh, and a new daily popped up. We'll click this. I said we'll click this. what we doing with it? No, it's like we're all bam, right where we need to be. These guys are all going down relatively equally. That's good. Yep, this one has a little bit of extra health. One down, two down, three. Then we've got the main boss. This is definitely going to get us to 58. Hey look, another sword! Alright, once we complete... Oh look! They have Deathwing as a mount. Obsidian World Breaker is what it's called. It's 1000% freaking Deathwing. I mean, look at it. It's got the jaw. It's got the little chest piece. It's 100% Deathwing. I fought that dude so many times. I know. We'll use this guy's 5 million mount. Let's repair and then just sell all of this. Okay. Oh. Runic Protection. Your chance to be critically struck is reduced by 3%. Your armor is increased by 6%. Nice. This boss is almost up, and then we will absolutely obliterate that. Look at that. Almost started at like 30 something. So we've gained almost, yeah, I want to say we were like 28. I don't think I had hit the 30s yet. I want to say I was like 28, 29 when we started. I'd have to go back and look. Hold on. Let's find out. Because it's going to bug me now for not remembering what level we started at. started at 38. That's what it was. Started at 38 today. So we've gained 20 levels in 2 hours. Not bad. And kaboom. Yeah, that didn't quite level us, but we were about halfway through. Let's go, let's see. We can go a little over 2 hours. Let's do this right here. Twilight Blade Slain. We just need 10 things taken down.
With promises of power. Their evil ends now.
1. Two. Five. Oh, and then we'll go get our heritage armor real quick before we end. That's a good plus to do. 7, 8, 9.
Hopefully more learned.
There we go.
You have given the cult today.
Alright, and then we want to go back to Stormwind. Shocker on that. Blight Burst. The explosive effect of it extends the duration of your plagues by 4 seconds and deals 35% increased damage. They would deal overtime instantly. Putrefied now applies your plagues to unaffected targets. Alright, so we gotta go over there. A son of Gelneus. We'll turn that in, and then we will be back at it again tomorrow. We'll be actually starting a little earlier tomorrow than we did today.
Absolutely not. I forbid you to take such an action.
Nobody
Look
cares.
to the Father. If I am to one day lead our people, then I must understand their hardship. This is the only way.
What
Let's
quest?
talk.
Into
So
Duskwood.
many of our people endure the same burden. How can I hope to lead them unless I share their plight? If you will not pass the Worgen curse on to me, then I will ask our champion instead.
You know not what you ask. To be forever torn between rage and reason. To fear for your loved ones whenever they are near.
Tess, becoming a Worgen is a choice.
There's a
that
night elf
cannot
I met
be
in Toad,
undone.
Stormclaw,
But
who
there
may be
might
able
be
to
another
teach
way
Tess
to
without
gain the
resorting to such
understanding
extreme
you
measures.
seek.
She is the one who originally helped our people with their action. Cassandra is currently in Duskwood, assisting residents of Raven Hill with their attempts to cure the feral Worgen in the area. If anyone knows about the curse, it is her. Asking workforce quest, do not let my daughter do anything too rash. She takes after... Okay, so... I guess there's a quest we gotta do?
I will meet you in Duskwood, before my father forbids it.
guy is mass confusion. Oh, we got 2 pieces of that set. That set's kind of dope. Well, we don't have it yet. Because I need to go to Duskwood, so... Incoming! Smack.
Curse is dangerous, Princess Greymane. I have spent much time and effort in search of a way to cure it, Princess. But if words alone
Okay.
will not
I'll
suffice,
deal with that
then
later. I don't really feel like
path to wisdom.
continuing this right this second, because I don't know how long that's going to take. But we will be back at it. Like I said, it'll be a little bit earlier tomorrow so that we can finish up this guy and then continue on with our main. We've got, 21 levels left to go on the Death Knight in order to get this guy up to level 80. And then from there, yeah, we're going to be doing good. All of these coins, once we figure out who we are going to use as our main character, we'll get all of the insignia coins that all of our characters have, so they can just deck themselves out in that armor, and then we can go from there. But I will catch you heroes in the next one. If you're wanting to see more content, especially when we figure out what our main is and go from there, make sure you subscribe to the channel. It lets me know that I'm doing a good job, and it lets you guys know when I go live, which is roughly every day for approximately 2 hours, with the exception of Sundays. And obviously the last couple days prior to that this week, just because I was busy doing other things. So I do apologize on that. And then on top of that, I'm also over on Twitch. So if you like watching things on Twitch more than over here on YouTube, make sure you follow me over on Twitch as well. Same channel name, Hello Heroes Guild. So you can find me on both. Outside of that, guys, I will catch you in the next one. Stay safe, have fun, and as always, stay legendary. Peace out, heroes.